Old mountain bikes never die. Just put some new tires on this from Swin, and they're not knobbies, but they got some tread in them. They're kind of like touring tires, like you know, I guess commuter tires, touring tires. And what's good about these, you could probably put them on the rollers. They probably work pretty good. I know they're wide. They're 2.1 inches, and we got just kind of a heavy bike. We got the flat stop liners in both wheels, and this one's got an extra heavy tube. And so I just put a kickstand on it too. I usually don't need one, and I would never really use the kickstand pretty much, but I figure I'm gonna start doing some you know, round the town riding where the kickstand might come in handy. I think I got a bicycle lock in here someplace, and the reason I'm doing this, maybe not, it's a patch kit. I used to have the bicycle lock wrapped around in the back here, right over here, cable lock. You could, this rack comes in handy, even though it's pretty heavy. But you know, you can always lose a lot of body fat, and probably more body fat than the entire bike weighs, so I'm not worried about putting titanium components on it. What I used to do is ride the bicycle like a few thousand miles a year, plus run like 8 to 10 miles a day on average. And on the days I didn't run 8 to 10 miles, sometimes I would be doing 100 plus miles on a bicycle. One thing I always always use is a mirror. Now, even though this one cracked probably over 35 years ago, the main part of it I use is this part. But I kept it on there because it's got these reflectors in the front. I actually got this in Japan. The only thing I really did on it was I changed a few of the components. I did change the shifter stuff. It works fine. Everything on it shifts smooth. But the bike is from like 1988, something like that, 87, 88. And probably, I'd say 87. But I used to ride this bicycle a lot, and then when I got to Harley, I would ride the bicycle maybe 100 miles in a day, and then I'd ride the Harley at night after I was really tuckered out. But I always liked the bicycle better for some reason. But I could tell you, I think the motorcycle is actually safer for the most part, even though you're going faster, because you got more substantial weight, turn signals, acceleration, braking, more lighting, more visibility, and all that other stuff. You're going along with the traffic. Now, the other thing I'm doing is I'm doing double HHO, H2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen machines. And I'm not going to actually put anything out on YouTube on that, because I think, I noticed they allow videos about health, but they seem to be taking down a lot of my videos on health, and they're saying, even though they've been up there for 10, 12 years, but I think the double HHO, 2 units, using 2 units, one applied to the body, one breathing, at the same time for a good 14 hours a day. I use it at night, you know, plus during some hours during the day. Might really have an effect on the telomeres. I read one study where they drank 5 liters of water a day for 6 months. It was 65 and over. I think there was 28 people in each group, 65 and over. And one group did I don't know if it was HHO water or hydrogen water, but they drank it 5 liters, which is 5.5 quarts every day. The group that did the hydrogen or HHO water, I don't know which one it was, that's a lot of water to drink. Their telomeres lengthened 4% on average, and the group that did not do it, the telomeres decreased by 1%. Now, you can look at other video, but to me, since I already got 4 HHO machines, I can use 2 at once, you know, whether it's in a bedroom or in the kitchen. Probably the cheapest bang for the buck. We'll see. I'll be 70 years old here, you know, in 2025, mid-2025. And I'm looking on YouTube at all these people who are 70 years old, and like they're saying like they're young, and I'm like, I'm younger than them. I mean, I work out 5 days a week. You know, I'm pretty freaking strong and shit. My face, I really don't have any wrinkles on it. People think I'm in my late 40s or something versus 69. And it seems like, well, I work out 5 times a week, and if I got to mow the lawn during the day, I'll still work out. And the workout is, I do 99 minutes. That's all the machine goes up to in one setting. It's like a stair-stepped elliptical machine, and the machine says it burns a little over 1,000 calories in 99 minutes. I think that's a pretty accurate calorie setting. Pretty much trashes me out. I do that Monday through Friday, then on the weekends I do other stuff. So on the weekends I figure I'm going to do some of the bicycling. I probably add the bicycling to the thing, to the gym workout, but I'm doing the hygiene. I don't want to make videos on it though, because I don't even know what their community guidelines are anymore. Forget it. I'm not going to guess. And if it works out, it works out. I get a feeling though, if it does work out, and if my calculations are right, if you start, lengthening your telomeres 4%, by the time I'm 90, I'm going to be 22. But that's not the only factor involved in aging, but it is a big factor because it correlates to a lot of other stuff. And I don't know what that HHO does besides. The HHO is, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just have to look it up elsewhere. You're going to probably have a hard time finding it on YouTube. HHO is, it's actually 28%, it's also known as Brown's gas or hydroxy. It's actually 28% HHO, which is like H2O, but it's unbonded with the H2. It's not water, it's HHO. It's like plasma water. 28% HHO. It's 46% H2 molecular hydrogen, 23% molecular oxygen, O2, and 1% H1 and 1% O1. And I got that from this guy Wiseman, who makes the units on some of his videos. He said that, he stated that, and from Eagle Research. So anyway, it's a shame I can't do this stuff, what I really love doing the most. I mean, really doing the health stuff, but they don't want me to do it. Fine. That's, it's the big World Health Organization that's doing this stuff, so whatever. Evil. So anyway, this bicycle, if you ever really want to, whatever you want to do for exercise, I'll say this. Not everything works for everybody, but if you hate doing something, then ain't this thing to do. I mean, maybe you hate doing it in the beginning, and then you work out a while and you start feeling better about it. Maybe that'll work. But you're better off doing something you love. Like, I personally hate playing tennis, and some people love playing tennis. So if you like playing tennis, that's great exercise for you. It's bad exercise for me because I hate playing tennis. I hate playing golf. I never play golf, I think I caddied when I was 14 years old. Didn't like it. It was stupid. But, some people love it, so that's great exercise for them. I like the two wheels. That's how I got into the motorcycle. I like this. The bicycle, I love the two wheels. I pretty much lived on the two wheels. That's how I got into the motorcycle. I didn't get in from bicycle culture. I got it in from this. So I'm kind of refurbishing. I did do stuff to this over the years, but, this is one of the most... I should advise you, though, if you get a bicycle, the price difference is there for a reason. Because if you get these really cheap bikes, the components don't last, and the frames and the forks and all this other garbage. You don't have to get $1,000 bicycle, but you might want to get, $400 or $500 bicycle, something mid-grade that'll hold up pretty good if you're going to do some riding, quite a bit. I mean, you don't want to spend like gazillion dollars on it if you're just a recreational rider. But I think this bike was like $500 when I bought it back. Today it would probably be cheaper. It'd probably have better stuff on it. It would have like the disc brakes and all that stuff, but it works great for me. The other thing is, you want to use the toe clips. You want to have a hard sole shoe that doesn't transmit the pedal to the foot, so your foot doesn't go to sleep. You might want to have the gel padded shorts. They don't need to be the tight shorts. They can be the loose fitting shorts. I got some of those. And you want to wear the gloves, the bicycle gloves, because your hands will get numb after a while if you don't wear them. So, you want to keep your proper cadence and all that stuff. But this thing's, it's great. It's great. So this is going to be my extra exercise plus the gym. And like I said, I've been doing that HHO a lot. I'm not making videos on it specifically because of, I don't even know what their guidelines are. They don't tell you. They don't tell you, man. It's sick. But that's why I don't put out that many videos anymore, because they... basically they fired like hundreds of thousands of creators and stuff without, I mean, that's freaking sick, man. Talk about a monopoly. Anyway, over now.